So, the game plan, like I said from the last game, everybody's on fire now, including Jaylen Brown from the last game because he played pretty good. So, yeah, starting five, all on fire. 6-man. Tyler Hero, he's on fire too. We're looking pretty good right now as a team. It's almost like we started anew, born again virgins. Trae Young, giving him the score special. No pre-rotate though. Staying attached though. We're going over off-ball screens because we know he likes to shoot a lot. Keeping it tight and pre-rotating on Brandon Roy. He's a main scorer on their team. Third main scorer. Gordon Hayward, not necessarily giving them the score special, but giving them the score special. Deny ball, keep it tight. Got some matchups here. Dikembe Mutombo, Moses Malone are going to have to battle it out in the paint. It's really about it. David Wesley is out with a bruised something. But he'll be out for the day-to-day. He's probably going to return a few days from now. Got the Cobra Stars. Let's go.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done. They're capable of making it happen. It just comes down.
Y'all get it though? Rockets, Stars. Anyway.
Group for the visitors.
Wow, that's how we're starting off the game. All right. At least he didn't make the shot, but damn. We literally started off with one turnover.
And
just
we're in the middle
like
of the season.
I started
Some teams that exceeded early expectations are starting to believe.
And that confidence is self-propelled. Again, you have success.
All right, I definitely expect KG. Maybe not so much Moses Malone, but I do expect KG to kind of go crazy. Oh, almost had that steal. But kind of go crazy against Antoine Jameson. Whoever comes in, Thomas Bryant, I think. Like, come on, man, you gotta go crazy on these dudes. This ain't the, you know what I'm saying, Chris Webber, Jared Allen combo. Even though we spanked him. That's a good shot. I like it. I wish he made it. That's a good shot though.
Got the ball where he wanted it.
Kind of hacked him, but we needed to. Fuck it.
And the layup is good.
Hey, there we go.
Now here's Young.
Getting our points off. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to
Getting
show
it in
for
on the fast break.
Oh,
Oh, baby. Usually I do that in the mid-range. But I tried it out for the 3 just to see what it looked like, and it looks beautiful. Like, that shit looked like it was going in the moment I released it. Oh, my gosh. Trae Young. Maybe I should have pre-rotated, right? I'm about to truck it. All right, let's go.
That's his first personal foul.
Damn, hacking my mans. What's good? All right. Let's reset again.
Johnson. Clock at 6. Right side Brown. Shoots over Hayward.
Hayward really a solid.
It was there, but it wasn't, so I had to pass it out. Jaylen Brown with the miss. Ooh, that's a good pick. Oh my gosh, maybe I should have pre-rotated Trae Young. Because really, I was just expecting to swat the hell out of him all game if he went to the paint. I ain't even expecting him to be going to the paint like this. Like, he got 4 points for the Houston Rockets, and both of them was just layups. Like, I was expecting him to just start jacking threes up immediately. Maybe that's just me, though. I don't know. Waiting for him to show his face so I can give it to him, and he can turn around and put it in the basket.
Shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys.
Man, he got me.
He's a selfless player
I thought he was
who
about
wants
to put
everyone
that up.
to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways
Beautiful
to get
pass, man.
Whatever the defense gives,
The Rockets aren't even close to a play-in game. They're not close to a playoff seeding. They're, dare I say, one of the cupcakes of the West. So for us to have a close game like this with them, I don't know.
Here's Hayward.
Feels weird.
And he takes it in for the lip off. Nice feed.
Like, look at this,
Over the
man.
years, we've seen Hayward
Gordon
get
Hayward,
stronger. He's
Brandon
packed
Roy,
on
and
some
Trae Young.
muscle,
That's the
and
whole
it helps
team.
him on these physical finishes.
Here's Rice. Offensive
Not
rebound.
a lick of
Here's
defense in
Johnson.
sight.
Here's Garnett.
Well, except for that.
Bearing his
Damn. There we go.
Terrific effort
I don't know why KG even passed it to me. Like, bro, if you don't put that up.
Hayward outside. Young from long range. And he can't get that one.
Yeah, and the defense
That's the
really
Trae
gotta
Young I was
tighten up on him. I
expecting.
mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Ah, no. He caught up to the flashy pass. I thought I was going to have a little highlight. Guess not.
To the left
Guess
side
not.
wing.
Somebody's cold, too. Jeez. Come on now.
Here's
Lynn
Roy,
Rice just started the
defended by
game.
Brown.
He didn't even shoot that
Hayward
many
for
shots
three.
to be cold,
Pure
bro.
from
Like, what are you
three-point
doing?
range.
Gordon Hayward tying the game up. Whoa.
The visitors with the ball. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Garnett. Over Young. Garnett. That's good. 6.
Okay, mid-range. I was expecting something like that.
Textbook release from the big man.
His overall points is going down.
Hayward outside.
He's been, I don't know, sort of chilling
Young
until
with it
All-Star
from the
weekend.
arc.
Like, he's really just been
Rice
chilling.
grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one
Closer,
there. I
getting
mean,
closer and
that's
closer
a
to that
shot he
point.
typically makes.
And I think now he's back to himself,
Brown
back
passes to
awakened,
Johnson. The
back
shot's
like the
good.
first half of the
When they
season when he was averaging like
Pass to
21.
Roy. Here's Jamison.
He just has to keep it consistent
Young.
so he can bring his overall points up. 'Cause
Hayward
18
outside.
is
6 on
low
the shot
for
clock.
his impact that he has on the game, I should say.
Shoots over Brown. Misses off the right iron.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came
So, I
focused
think
and ready to play. I mean, they're doing
If
everything
you're
they
in,
can
oh yeah,
to,
oh
put
yeah,
it in
come
the
on
game.
now.
And getting stops
Moses
like
is
that
faster
only
than
encourages
Dikembe.
them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
We gonna get it in just like that. But I think if you're an avid watcher of the channel, if you're not subscribed, because there's way more content to go. But if you're an avid watcher, I remember alluding to something about the
So it's the Rockets
defense
now.
and how the defense
They trail by
plays.
6.
But there's
Knows
so
his
many
role.
different
He's
things
out
that
here
I'm
to shoot
pushing
it and
out
shoot it often.
and just trying to catch you guys up to that
Young against
that kind of
Johnson.
fell to the wayside. And you
Pass to
know,
Ellis.
just got a shot chart video out. Just got the other game out. So
Here's the teardrop. Here's Garnett.
even though it's not a
Hard to shoot.
blowout right now, and I could be commenting
Three-pointer, no
on
good.
like what's happening as you're seeing it, I do want to give you guys a
On the
little
arc.
tidbit on
Roy's
playing
shot is
defense,
good.
right?
Roy can't get it to go.
Boy, this is bad.
There's Brandon Roy trying to
Really bad. He's
get ahead of
stone
us.
cold this quarter. Man.
1 for 6 though,
Inside.
so
It's tipped.
once again, good
That
defense.
goes out of bounds. And they'll
Terrible
keep
pass.
possession.
I wish I
And
had a
it's
better
completely
pass to do
Rockets.
something with, but whatever.
And the
All
Rockets
right.
with possession
So
here.
we up by 8.
8-point game.
It's looking good right now. The bench is playing very
Well,
well.
he hasn't put up any points yet. in this
Starters
one.
just gotta get our heads in the game, I guess. I don't know.
From deep, Johnson.
Especially Glenn Rice. Especially him.
That shot missing. So Houston
Didn't
will
have
take
as
it the
much
other
space
way.
as I wanted to on that one. I still put it up just in case I might hit it.
Now Young.
It was more of a heat
has
check than
6.
anything. It wasn't because I was open. I'm gonna be honest. It was just a heat check.
To the paint.
Block it.
Pass to Mutombo.
Oh
Now
shit.
here's Young. Shot clock at 6.
All right.
Shoots over Brown.
Yeah, I'm not guarding Mutombo
Young
at the 3. It's
misses.
nuts. Anyway. So, when it comes to
And here's
defense,
Brown.
right? When it comes to defense, at least, with the sliders I have,
By
if
Young.
you haven't checked out the sliders, I have literally
Here's
2
Brown. Plenty
videos,
of
one of the
space.
regular
You know,
season
Garnett is
and
a
then
willing
an
passer,
in-depth
especially
one of the regular season and All-Star Weekend games. So,
Young against Brown.
if you haven't checked those out, check those out. But the defense that we play, right, varies from obviously each team and player because every game plan isn't the same. I just showed you a game plan for the Rockets. This is the first time we've been playing the Rockets. We watched them play EBC Premier Week. I'm not sure if we watched them play any other games. Probably, but I can't remember. Either way, you can tell they're an offensive team. Besides that, it really comes down to the individual. So, yeah, get that shit out of here, fam. That's what I was expecting. All right. So, oh, dang, he really caught up to him. But anyway, when it comes to defense,
That's also good. So he hits both
if
free
somebody
throws.
needs to be played tight, right, then obviously you would.
Up top Young, the 11-footer. Rice grabs the
I'm
miss.
trying to figure out the measurement in a video game because that's kind of hard.
That's one you got to convert.
From 9 feet
All
out.
right, let me see.
Shots blocked. And the ball
I
is
guess,
out of bounds.
yeah, I tried it. I guess if you were standing directly at the three-point line, like right where I'm at,
Sinks the tray.
then tight would have
Johnson
you.
got 8 points.
Dead, Trey Young. Fucking suck. All right.
Johnson's gotten 2 of his 3 shots. to
But
fall from
that
the
was on me. It really wasn't because he sucks. It's because I created space.
high
But anyway,
arcing shot. Deflected. And he
get
recovers
that
it.
shit out of here once again.
And the basket by
Hey, bro, get that shit out of here. All right. Anyway,
And
when
they've
it comes to
been
playing
moving the ball
tight
really
on the
well tonight.
on ball, like I guess offensive player,
Garnett.
you would need to be trying to figure out the measurement. I guess one step
Here's Hayward. That's
in
in.
front of him.
What's he like about Gordon Hayward? He can score
So
from anywhere on the floor.
when they do try to do the first step past you, you can bump them because that's the whole point of it, right? Oh yeah, my joint was updating.
Rockets with a rebound.
You know, it was finishing updating, so that's why it kind of did that. I should call this shit updating week, honestly, like
Here's
because
Johnson.
it was just 2
Give him
games
8
of
points
updating.
now.
But anyway,
Has to
so when
Garnett.
it comes to tight, right, you should be at least 1 to 1.5 steps away. So when they try
Points
to
now
blow
this
past
quarter.
you,
The Rockets trail.
you can bump them and use
Here's the
contact,
floater.
shit like that. If they're faster
Boy,
than
can't
you,
get it to go.
I would
Good job
recommend
hitting
2
the
to 3
glass.
steps.
They're +8 in rebounding.
Yeah, I tried that,
Gets it to
but
go.
I would recommend 2 to 3
nimbleness
steps.
makes them a unique
If they're
threat
fast,
at
like
the
if you're
rim.
guarding Allen Iverson,
Young
I wouldn't
attacking.
play
Johnson
tight
with a
on
block.
Allen Iverson. Get that shit out of here once again,
And that's collected by
because
Trae
his
Young.
first step is nuts.
Young's got 5 rebounds in the
So
game.
I would play 2 to 3. So when he tries to go past me, I would bump him.
That's his second
But
foul of the first half.
moderate,
Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an
I
eye
would
on.
stay at 3 to 4
And here's Johnson.
because I know that I can close out on this person.
Has to Garnett.
I think a moderate person would be like Russell Westbrook. Not the current one. I'm talking about within this league, like in Prime
And
League,
both free throws good
where
for
this is
Young.
like prime Russell Westbrook. You would
this
still,
game, folks,
on
a
ball
close one
defense,
here in Houston.
be at moderate. Now, when it comes to others,
Johnson against Young.
that's where shit gets kind of tricky.
Here's Rice.
Because obviously the game plan is the game plan, so
Back to
if somebody's
Johnson.
guarding
From
somebody a certain way,
Ooh, give him his
And that's
fifth,
what it
making the
is.
game into 10.
ooh wee. But some people are like on automatic. Oh yeah, game's still updating. Please bear with
Pass to
me.
Roy. Back to
This
Hayward.
is updating week, obviously.
6 to shoot.
All right, so
Now Young puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Garnett.
when it comes to somebody like a Russell Westbrook, who you know is probably going to shoot a mid-range shot, go to the paint, or like a John Morant, you know,
And the Rockets
3-point
make a
is their
change here.
last resort,
Rice checked in.
but it's not out of the picture. You'll be able to close out on the rare threes,
They double him with Bryant.
but you will be
Here's
able to
Rice.
be a step ahead on their drives. Now, deny ball, usually I use deny ball for You've seen, if you've seen like most of the games, a team like the Celtics, I would use denied ball on Larry Bird because I know he's not going to blow past him. When I say denied ball, I'm talking about on ball defense denied ball, not off ball. So that would be like a half a step away from him because you're not about to blow past me. So I'm about to just damn near be chest to chest with you on defense. Beautiful pass by me. All right. So, but when it comes to others and they're on automatic, so let's say, get that shit out of here, but let's say they put...
Thanks a lot, guys. I'm here alongside Coach Malone, and Coach, a strong first half for this team. What was clicking for you?
I love that ball movement, taking care of the ball, and that's something we've been harping on. Make a play for somebody else, and I thought we had many examples of that.
Got to help yourself. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, what was your impression?
They're getting a lot out of their bench, a lot. For the most part, opponents' game plan is to take away the starter. But then, when the second unit comes in and plays with this type of intensity and torches the nets, you've created a whole new problem for the other team.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. Fellas, I got an idea for you. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
All right, so what I'm alluding to right now is rotations without actually rotating. And let's just give a hypothetical situation because I do have a certain game plan for Gordon Hayward. But let's say they wanted to go big and put Antoine Jameson at the 3, Thomas Bryant at the 4, and Mutombo at the 5. What a beautiful block. Then how I would be guarding my guy is how Jaylen Brown would guard Antoine Jameson at the 3. Okay? So if I'm guarding my guy tight, then Jaylen Brown is guarding Antoine Jameson tight. If I'm using a little moderate, whatever, space, then Jaylen Brown is going to use moderate space on Otto. This is more important for my player, for the people who play my player out there. The defense is only as good as you are. Now, everyone can say, oh, my big men are soft, or whatever the case may be about their defense. Updating, please bear with. But it's more so about you and your rotations, and not necessarily always rotating or rotating back, right? The defense is always determining how they play off of how you play. Now, before the half, what a shot. Before the half, oh my God. I was talking about on-ball defense with you. But now I'm telling you about the effect of everyone else's defense based off yours, right? So I kind of want to show y'all like a perfect example of rotating without rotating, but I guess I can give y'all like the synopsis first. Like, I should have shot that, but what a beautiful assist. Anyway, it's more so about spacing. So when you got your guy covered, it's always good to just have. This is like a real basketball rule, by the way. When you're, what is it called? Wow, I thought somebody was going to the rim. Don't judge me off that, please.
We're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title.
All right, so
top teams now. And guys,
when you got your guy covered and you need the next guy, I really wanted to give it to Al, but I didn't know he was playing center instead of the 4. He should have been playing the 4, so it kind of threw me off. When you're on the other side of the court, so let's say the ball's on the right corner and you're guarding your guy on the left corner. Yeah, he was holding my jersey or something. But that means you should have at least a foot in the paint. That right there, right, helps out the rotations of everyone else. If you're just guarding your guy in the corner and the ball's on the other corner, you're stressing out the rotations of your defense, therefore giving the offense more room. That's like a real actual basketball tip, but just more so on the NBA 2K factor. Closing out on your guy is very important because you need to be in certain spaces, like how they do in baseball. How if you get on first base and the next guy comes up, you just kind of start inching towards second base, and now you're kind of almost standing in the middle between first and second base. If they throw it back to first, you run over and slide, you know what I'm saying? But like, it gives you better chances to steal. It's the same thing in basketball. You don't necessarily need to stand on the base when you hit the run. You need to keep inching. So you see where I'm at? I can close out on him just like that. But if Mutombo was more of an offensive threat, that rotation would have been perfect because nobody actually rotated. But the coverage of the floor did between people. Oh boy. Oh baby. Let's go. Let's go. And that's what you call taking advantage of their rotations. You know? They thought shit was sweet. It ain't. Fucking them up in Houston. Crazy. Alright. So, back to defense. So, if somebody needs to be played tight off ball, then you play them tight off ball. But if other people on the team, right, need to be played off ball tight, then your teammates will do that if you're doing that. But if you're not, and you're playing moderate on people who need to be played tight, like a Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, then yeah, your defense might be kind of weak because they're following your lead. That's just how, I don't know, the algorithm or something goes, but that's really how it goes. Like, they follow, the whole court is based off of where you're at. When I say the whole court, I mean what everyone does, even on offense, because if you have automatic plays like I do, then sometimes they don't move unless you're in a certain spot. That's why I go to these spots, so everyone can do something. You know what I'm saying? And no one's just standing there looking at me. It's weird. So it's the same thing on defense. You have to be certain places for them to do certain things, or else it's just not going to work out. And they're just going to stand there and let people blow past them, and all of a sudden the easiest pass into the lane, and now JaVale McGee has 35 points because it's because your defensive rotation, bro. I'm telling you. Now, when it comes to my player, people are complaining about it because a lot of people who play my player may not know how to rotate on defense. I'm talking in real basketball, especially when it comes to rotations, like rotating players, not rotating players, who to rotate, when to rotate back. it kind of, you know, if you're focused on getting 105 points, 60 assists, and 40 rebounds, it's kind of hard to. And then you do it with, you know, other players who don't necessarily know too, so it kind of compounds itself of like what is going on. But right now, I mean, you can look, right? My guy needs to be played tight, off ball. Should have stole it, but hey, is what it is.
For the Rockets, Mills comes in for Young. Both good from the line that time. They've got plenty of time.
We have got 10 right now. Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to. All right, this is a better example of probably on defense.
That one drops for him.
Just watch.
You know, Mills is not just a long-range gunner.
I really wasn't playing my guy, obviously, so they didn't play theirs. So that's actually a good example of.
Here's Johnson.
You play lax, they play lax. Now Patty Mills has 2 at the fucking rim. And there's Moses and KG in the game.
It's Martin with the rebound. And here's Houston.
So we're gonna figure out how to not let them score. And boom, I play a little tighter. KG plays a little tighter. A little bit of update.
For the game and his relentless work ethic.
This hasn't happened all season. So.
Hero outside. Pass to Ellis. Ooh, excellent D there from Mills. It's an even
I was trying to get to my spot, but
and Hayward gets it go.
Was just preaching across the lane.
Hayward's got 7 points here in the quarter. Hayward's gotten 5.
They're really coming back. This is nuts. We shouldn't be having this much of a close game with the Rockets.
Left in the third quarter of the game.
We should be whooping their ass. Who's stopping our big men?
Shot clock at 5.
Other than Dikembe. Can't play all game though.
Here's Ellis. Offensive board. To the inside.
Oh man, there we go.
The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Malone. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points.
Kind of weird pass, but we got it off still.
Such a good rebounder is his aggressiveness. I mean, and he also has a real nose for the ball.
Roy can't get it to go.
Brandon Roy.
In transition, here they come.
Tried to catch up. And he caught up to me.
Back comes Houston in transition.
Oh man,
Bogdanovich, that's good.
He got that. He got that.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in
the
first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that
It's cool.
Pass to Ellis.
It's gonna keep it pushing.
Defended by Bogdanovich. Hero, no good. The Rockets
not the greatest shot.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Mills.
This one actually might be a close game.
10 points for him.
Oh shit.
Shot clock
I was
at
expecting
6.
to kill these dudes.
Rebounded by Johnson.
So right there, boom. Beautiful rotation, right? Terrible pass.
So both teams changing it up here. Got a piece of it.
Sub me out. I'm back in 7 minutes left in the fourth. It's 92 to 88.
And here's Hayward. Here's
Roy. Here I am trying to give a lesson on defensive rotations. You see how I'm playing them? I'll watch everybody else. Boom, 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 boom. Everybody's in position, offensively, defensively, and for the rebound.
Shooting for the away team.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
Moses is already down the court. He was one of the first ones. Now how that happened when he was down in the paint, right? Because everyone is in the right position defensively. So we can do that offensively.
And they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
I'm on him. On him. Space. Space. Now that backfired, right? Because it's Trae Young. And I should have been on him. But if that was Russell Westbrook, that would have been the right thing to do. Or like a John Morant, that would have been the right thing to do. But since it was Trae Young, of course he was going to do his Steph Curry impression. Bust it.
This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Young against Johnson.
On him. Bump him.
Pulls it in from the elbow.
Bump him. On him. Pass it. Bump.
Rebound by Malone.
On his ass. I didn't have to press nothing in the paint. I wasn't guarding him. But they was bumping him the same way I bumped Trae Young. Because they follow me. Everybody from the 3-1-3. I love that dunk. It looks so beautiful.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
No, sir. You know why? I'm playing tight. Not only that, but I do have a game plan to play tight. So, you know, it's kind of like an extension of what they should be doing.
Looking to end this cold
if it was Otto, then it would have been based off.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's
once I sick Jaylen Brown and give him a score special, it's a whole
24 points for him.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low
really
block
trying to come back.
Young and he
Guys, thanks a lot. I had a chance to hear what Mike Malone was saying to his team.
I didn't necessarily give him
guys, quote,
the greatest
"We've
defense.
got them on their heels. They're making mistakes. Do not let
it
them
did
get
result
comfortable.
in the score.
We'll see if they can maintain their disruptive ways down the stretch."
Thought I would have that one.
Okay, thanks,
didn't really want that layup animation. Not gonna lie. Can't really do too much out of it either. What a pass! Can't even lie to you.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to put it up a little bit.
What a screen by me.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick.
Yo, I've been killing the screen game lately. I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. And it's coming out of playing
here's Jamison.
Another position
Second shot
in the WNBA. I'm a small forward, power forward. So I do a lot more screening. So I have a lot more practice with screening from playing the WNBA games. Now I can kind of position myself. I'm still getting used to this speed. I mean, obviously I've been used to it because I played the whole season on this speed. But just from the All-Star game, it was faster, and I'm not saying this speed is slow because it's not. It's just different. Everything is just so different.
Young's guys have in him when they need a bucket.
So we did the same shot, and I had played with the same defense.
Outside Johnson.
All right, we're gonna have to buckle down because this shouldn't even be this close.
They get the rebound. And wrestling for it there.
Thought I was gonna make that. I guess not.
We'll have a jump ball.
It's one of those Trae Young fuck it games, I could tell.
And Hayward comes to help.
All right, resetting.
Yet another
You want to double team me?
Here's Young.
Poor choice.
And he takes the fan. It's a 7-point game.
Beautiful pass.
Critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Hayward outside.
All right, so keep the space we're taking up.
And they recover it.
Gordon Hayward almost hit that. But we reset on defense, and we're back at it just like that. Play tight, play tight, play tight. Close out. Boom.
Johnson against Hayward.
Just figuring out the transition.
Passes to Brown.
Ooh. KG went the wrong way. Couldn't even give it to him.
That one no good.
I know you've seen that screen though.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I'm really starting to get like okay with that.
Young can't
just
hit.
Out of
defense made
a whole
an
nother
impact
universe.
Right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Here's Johnson.
Well, it's like his game over, ladies and gentlemen.
Simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same.
He beat the Rockets fair and square.
For him in their last game too.
I can't say it was easy though, because it wasn't.
That's not a pattern.
In my head, it was supposed to be, but this got pretty difficult.
stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports.
Man was jacking up shots. It looks like everybody's really jacking up shots. 19. I still don't have 20 shot attempts. But 21, 7, and 15 is nuts. And take away the 5 turnovers, still got 10 assists.